I spent a lot of time online in the days following my mother's passing shopping for shoes to wear to her funeral. Not the obvious response to loss. But even though I had a black dress with gorgeous red peonies that I kept folded up in my purse when her illness started to worsen in the summer. I wasn't going to wear Birkenstocks because we were in lockdown and the stores were closed. I eventually discovered some brogues on eBay and cleaned everything with Dettol before trying it all on. I had a great polished appearance, but the issue was this. It seemed inappropriate to act put together when I felt anything but. I wore my mother's blue skirt suit on the day of her burial. Although it was too huge and I was too hot, it felt much more suitable for both reasons. After seeing Shiv Roy pass by her father's casket in the most recent Succession episode, I was reminded of all of this. She was compelled to dress the part, even though she was in a lot of pain. Powdered nose, hair done, black pantsuit with Disney villain neckline, string of posh pearls. In other words, a scion and a firebrand, not a pregnant woman in mourning. Until it isn't, death acts as a tremendous leveler. Despite how real the sibling dynamics frequently seem, Succession is not a realistic television series. It's a show on outward appearances, including clothing. Despite the pregnancy, nobody seems to be eating, shopping, or having sex. The only thing that never changes is what these horrible individuals dress in, which stays substantially the same in all 4 seasons. With the exception of Shiv, who is subject to greater scrutiny than most because she is the lone child of an unfathomably wealthy and influential right-winger. She wore Ted Baker skirts and Fair Isle knits from H&M in the first season as a long-haired power liberal. She is revealing herself as a lady who is not in control and who is caught in a death spiral of familial unhappiness, falsehoods, and father issues by donning buttoned-up Max Mara waistcoats and Ralph Lauren houndstooth jackets. Of course, the biggest change is that she is now pregnant, a fact that she had been trying to conceal. Though I'm a few weeks behind, I can speak from experience when I say that the costume department's greatest struggle and accomplishment has been handling this. The first trimester goes smoothly. By week 20, there is no way out. Yet Shiv still lacks garments with tense and elastic waists. Instead, she used long coats to conceal her belly, low-cut shirts to divert attention, and a cunning top skims bodysuit to conceal her bump. Having trouble sleeping at night? Simply tone your hair. On that note, I've observed continuity problems this season, with her hair changing from straight to wavy mid-scene, which implies they're thinking about Shiv's hair as much as I'm worried about mine. Certainly, Twitter enjoyed making fun of Shiv's depressing ponytail during Connor's wedding. However, second trimester hair has a mind of its own, as anyone who is familiar with pregnancy hormones is aware. Confronting this physical transformation while attempting to retain one's individuality is among the most difficult things a pregnant woman must undertake. For at least 12 weeks, most women keep their pregnancies a secret out of concern for complications or loss. These risks are real. Between 10% and 20% of known pregnancies result in miscarriage, and the majority of us would prefer not take the chance of informing people early just to face awkward conversations later. This airiness isn't very enjoyable. Even after this, the risks persist and can be exacerbated by criticism and professional reprisal, all the while you fight the urge to throw up every hour. In Shiv's situation, the media, her family, and everyone else who warned her she'd make a bad mother are passing judgment on her. Roman's weight-related joke is merely the beginning. Given these conflicting facts, it's understandable why she's turned into a turbo Tom Ford girl boss. It also makes sense that she would support a Swedish alt-billionaire, whose parental rights are far superior to those in the US. Although you could definitely picture Kendall wearing the Swede's gold bomber jacket from the tailgate party during his existential phase in Season 2, their clothing signals the many cultural differences between Alexander Skarsgård's Lucas Mattsson and the Roy brothers long before they begin negotiations.